Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Soul Part 18. First thing to note, hit 20 subscribers, which is awesome. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button. Let's carry on from where we left off. This is another one of them rooms where you need grenades to like blow up the squares, and then they change the location of them kind of to the middle of these things. Right, more bats, quickly kill them. Kill these guys. As I said, this dungeon's quite short. This is actually like the last room before the boss, so don't think I'm going to get a full soul meter. Quite annoying. Just makes the last boss a little bit harder. Thing I noticed as well with the sub dungeons is the bosses don't really have a dialogue. You just kind of fight them, and they're not actually like a big boss. They're just a lot of the kind of enemies that you're fighting in the dungeon itself. Like the well dungeon was just loads of slimes, and this dungeon's, well, you'll see what the boss is. I don't want to say anything to spoil it, but you basically get the picture. Should really stop charging to I've been up there. Right, do I have an orb? Yep. Right, use that. Watch out for that shadow spell, because that hurts. Right, onto the boss. Right, as I said, it's just enemies that you get inside this dungeon. And yeah, I won't get a full soul. This guy's quite annoying because you can't really run away from his spell as such. You just kind of have to interrupt him. I'm gonna use an item because I don't want to run the risk of dying. Alright, killing this guy quite bad. I think he's run out of mana, which is quite funny. Something that I didn't say about these magical enemies in this game. There's actually nothing up here. But if you run away from their magic, then they eventually run out, and then they can't do anything. They just kind of stand there and look at you quite menacingly. Alright, I don't think I got anything that I can identify. No, so I'm just going to sell things I can't use. Gonna take out some money, another grenade, and gonna go to the shop in the Colosseum because they sell the goddesses, not goddesses tier, is it goddesses tier? The ones that give it SP just to make things a bit faster. Yeah, goddesses tier. Gonna get 2 of them just to make the next dungeon a bit faster. Right, to the cave. Really like the music in this place, and just the graphics are really really nice. Reminds me of the caves in Donkey Kong Country 3, like the Banana Bird caves, but more like icy. So these guys are a little bit more tougher. What are they? Ring gloves. More defense, but they're just normal gloves, so I'm not going to use them. Because 16 vitality is a hefty amount. Right, did he drop anything? No. Okay, what's down here? Okay. I think that's the first time I've ever gone that way. So I didn't know that existed, which is quite cool. So I think this place will probably be riddled with secret caves and stuff, but I don't remember too much about this dungeon. We'll level up, kill the bats first. Yeah, didn't know as well, when you press the menu button it doesn't actually pause the game, so you can get hit and everything. I'm actually going to put a skill in counter, just so I have the kick as like an extra bit of damage when I get attacked. Ice slime, not so good. Alright, kill that. Kill these. I don't know whether I'm going to need to do off-screen stuff for this dungeon, because I seem to be ripping through them quite fast. Mithril's good. The combination system in this game I don't really use. Like, you get 3 different material items, and then you go to the weaponsmith and then you give a certain amount, and depending on the amount you give and the items that you've placed, you get a random chance of a certain item. The more money, the higher the chance of a better item. But I really never used it. I just got all my armor and things like that from dungeons themselves. Don't know what element this guy is. Right. Yeah, let's quickly use another one. Use one of these and head down here. There's the princess, trapped in ice. These guys look pretty cool as well. And they always say ook, which I'm guessing is a Yeti sound effect. It's kind of what would come to mind if I thought about a Yeti. Kind of making sounds. This is when they work out that someone else is down here. So I'm going to run in, do my summon. Should kill him a little bit. Right, that gets rid of them. This guy, poison works very well on him. He's stunned as well, which is helpful. Right, that's him dead. Okay, now freeing the princess does take a while. As you can see, my hits don't really do much. But if you brought grenades, which I did, then you can do a fair amount of damage quite quickly. There we go. That's her freed. Found out she actually fell asleep. Kind of crazy person falls asleep in a cave, especially an ice cave. Exploring a tower. It's a hint of the next dungeon, I think. Or it could be a sub-dungeon, I'm not entirely sure. We'll see what happens when we finish this one. Basically you find out it needs a password to get in. But one of the guards that was guarding, as they do, murmured it when he was sleeping, so... So we've got the password to that, and a new dungeon, hopefully, when we do this. So she runs away. I head down here. Should be able to get a little bit more of the dungeon in before I run out. Run out of time, anyway. Kill these guys. Yeah, the counter is actually like a kick that you get when you get hit. Right, I'm going to leave it there because I'm coming up to 10 minutes. But if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button at the top. And thanks for watching. There should be more tomorrow.